Dave Ping 243.
Hello guys, this is me, Dave Ping 243, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Colosseum. Last time, we went ahead and did the fourth set of the Deep Colosseum and faced off against... Well, yeah, we faced off against both Venus and Ein within sets 3 and 4, so now we are ready to go ahead and, well, basically do the fifth and final set of Deep Colosseum. So I have Kit Kat and Rosso up in the lead because I need these two for the trainers we're going to be facing off against. Not really for the final round, but hey, what are you gonna do? This is going to be the most difficult one. At least in terms of levels anyway. So, Battle 1. A Shuckle and Horsey. Well, considering that these two are very unevolved Pokemon, I could just destroy them with ease. Once again, Horsey just goes to show that it has little special defense for itself and for Cedra, because, yeah, their special defense stats are pretty bad for water-type standards. And there goes Shuppet. And then last up we have a Nincada to well, deal with. And this should be game, set, and match already, so... Yeah, we're starting off with like level 64s up in here. Yeah. That should kind of tell you something about this fifth and final set. But, that's perfectly fine because most of the Pokemon we're going to be facing off against for these first 3 rounds are going to be unevolved Pokemon. Either that or quite mediocre ones, so... Yeah, Kecleon is one of them, obviously. But, there's really not much to see here, but I kind of have to keep these battles in because they're somewhat important. And see, there you go. Cedra's special defense is just not that great. And this guy has his own Mischievous, and it's female. God, I'm so jealous. I have, like, the only male Mischievous around, and everyone else has, like, a female Mischievous. Oh, nice burn. And you lost stab on your slash, buddy, so... Yeah, take that. So, let's go with... Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the Mischievous. Could have Shell Ball. Like that matters. And Kadabra, alright. Flamethrower? Oh god, you actually get stab off from that now because you're a fire type, and that did a lot of damage with a crit. Okay, looks like we're going to have to take you out. And let's use... Yeah, let's go for Fire Blast. Why not? I just love Cadaver's fading animation. I'm sorry. But now Rosso's up to level 63. Damn, dude. Just getting high up in the levels there. And we're up to the semi-final round, so... we're just one battle away from supposedly finding the Deep King. And this guy's got a Mawile and a Relicanth. A Mawile, excuse me. Intimidate, that hardly matters. Let's go for Psychic, and let's go for Flamethrower. I don't know why I kind of paused right there, but, yeah, level 67, dude. These levels are getting high up. And level 66. That should kind of tell you something as for what we could be facing off against in the final round. Maybe stuff in the 70s? And that hurt quite a bit. See, Psychic, and let's go for Flamethrower on the Murkrow. I just hope that this is a one-shot. Okay, thank you, Rosso. Thank you for being reliable. And I can't believe it. About 8 minutes in, we're already about to face off against the supposed Deep King. Makes you wonder what he actually looks like. Well, we're about to find out. Deep Colosseum, the final of finals. And boo, he's just a reskin of a bodybuilder. So, yeah, here he comes, Deep King Agron. So, oh, perfect. I have one thing to take out both of your starting leads. But, yeah, I consider this guy to be a boss, and I do have, the movesets for this guy up in the ready, so... He's going to be starting off with Skarmory Level 66, Jesus Christ. Steel Flying type, it has Sturdy for its ability, with the moves Steel Wing, Drill Peck, Sand Attack, and Return. And... he also sent out Shedinja, which is Bug Ghost type, also is level 68, by the way. It has Water Guard for its ability, with the moves Silver Wind, Shadow Ball, Confuse Ray, and Dig. So yeah, quite high up in the levels, but most of his team isn't really that heavy on damage because of the Pokemon that he has. You'll see that more as his team is revealed, but he does have one legitimate threat. I guess I'll go for Reflect, and let's get rid of the Shedinja because it has Dig. Because let's be honest, the most that Skarmory can really do to me is Trill Peck, which I'm not really that afraid of. I mean, sure, it has an 80 base attack stat, but that's not really all that powerful. And here comes this one legitimate threat. So, after taking out Shedinja, he's going to be sending out Kingdra, which is at level 70. It's Water Dragon type. It has Swift Swim for its ability, so you should be familiar with what Swift Swim does, because we've gone over it so much in this game. And it knows the moves Hydro Pump, Dragon Breath, Ice Beam, and Attract. Now, thankfully, this Kingdra is male, so it can't attract any of my Pokemon, so at least there's one move that... at least there's one move in its moveset that I'm not afraid of. But yeah, this Kingdra, it's by far his biggest threat, so, I just may have to sack off Rosso here. I just want to make sure I get rid of that Skarmory with Flamethrower first, because other than that, Rosso isn't really that good in this fight, just saying. So after cleanly taking out Skarmory, what is he going to be sending out next? Sableye! It's a little gremlin with no weaknesses, and you'll know exactly why that is, if you haven't seen this thing before. So, Sableye is level 69, giggity giggity. I had to make that joke, by the way. It's level 69, Dark Ghost type, meaning that it has no weaknesses in this game. It has Keen Eye for its ability with the moves Faint Attack, Shadow Ball, Aerial Ace, and Confuse Ray. So it's really not that much of a threat on its own. Its stats leave a lot to be desired, but I'm kind of surprised that Kingdra didn't knock out Rosso with Hydro Pump. I think he missed with Hydro Pump. I wasn't really paying attention, but either way, I could get rid of Kingdra with Psychic, and let's Flamethrower the Sableye. Now, at this point, you don't want to be double targeting anything in this fight, because you should probably know what he's about to send out now. Well, okay, he's still got another Pokemon, so yeah, kind of spoiling you guys that he does indeed have the Shuckle. So, first I have to get through Giraffe Rig's sort of stats. So, Giraffe Rig is level 68, normal Psychic type, as Early Bird for its ability, with the moves Return, Psychic, Light Screen, and Thunderbolt. So, I guess this thing's kind of a threat, but not really. But, he's about to send out his own, Shadow Pokemon, which is, well, Shuckle. And look at that, it's only level 45, so you need to be kind of careful with this thing. So anyway, the Shuckle is level 45. It's Bug Rock type and has 30 for its ability with the moves Shell Rush, Encore, Rest, and Bide. Now, I'm gonna switch Kit Kat. Nah, let's go for Return on Shuckle since it's not very effective and Kit Kat doesn't have that good of physical attack. I just want to weaken the Shuckle a little bit. Now, Shuckle is a very, very defensive Pokemon, so, even though I have a distinct level gap, even though there's a distinct level gap between Kit Kat and Shuckle, I reckon that the Return still won't do that much damage because Shuckle has base 230 defense, as well as 230 base special defense. So, yeah, it's a really, really defensive Pokemon. Also, it has some of the worst attacking stats out of any Pokemon ever. It also has some of the worst speed out of any Pokemon. In fact, I think it's tied for the slowest Pokemon in the entire series. So, let's use Return on Shuckle. Hope that I do not get a critical hit. Let's use the Flamethrower on Girafarig. I'm really hoping this doesn't knock out. Oh wow, that did like nothing. Damn. Like, even less than I thought it would do. Yeah, there's the defensive prowess of Shuckle coming in full force. Oh, nice, burned. Light screen, eh? And look at how little the Shower Rush is going to do. Yeah, Shuckle is not an attacker whatsoever. He only has base 10 attack and special attack. I guess I'll keep returning away. To that Shuckle. And I'll switch Rosa out for Narukami because I want to paralyze. Wow, I hate you. Okay. I actually didn't know that the Deep King had items. That makes things a little bit more complicated. Anyway, let's use Reflect. And let's Thunder Wave the Shuckle. Like, I pretty much got all the damage I need to put on the Shuckle. I just... Wow, okay, that did a little bit more than I thought. Considering that I have Reflect up. So... yeah, besides, Shuckle will just keep damaging itself slightly with Shower Rush, so I think I'm good on that front. I guess I'll use Kit Kat's turn to throw a ball. Oh, I actually have a net ball. This will be perfect. Shuckle is pretty much the last obtainable Pokemon in this game that works well with netball, so if you have any netballs remaining, then feel free to use them on the Shuckle, because it's likely the last thing you're going to be encountering that you need to catch, so yeah, feel free to use your netballs. As for Narukami's turn, I'm going to be using Thunderbolt on the Girafarig. So, let's see how the netball works. Since, you know, Shuckle is a bug type. 1, 2, 3. Shuckle get. Shuckle having lopsided stats would be an understatement. They're very lopsided. Shuckle may have the best defensive special defense of any Pokemon in the game, but it also has atrociously low stats for the rest of its, well, stats. Its offenses are the lowest of any Pokemon in the whole series, and it's tied for having the lowest speed of all Pokemon in the entire franchise. For this reason, Shuckle is probably the most passive Pokemon there is when it comes to battling, traditionally speaking. Now, I say traditionally because Shuckle did get something in Generation 4 that allows it to hit extremely hard, but that's more of a troll strategy than anything else. And since this is not Generation 4, I'm only going to be talking about Shuckle from a Generation 3 competitive perspective. On the whole, Shuckle is a mixed wall that can't really last in the case of several scenarios. Why is that? Because its HP is only base 20. With that little HP, it often doesn't even matter that Shuckle has base 230 defense and special defense. Especially if it's hit with a powerful attack that it's weak against. And since the Shuckle is, well, level 45, it doesn't have any notable moves to learn by level up. As for TMs, Toxic is absolutely required to rack up damage over time on anything that isn't a Steel type. Attract prevents your opponent from attacking 50% of the time, which can really be helpful for Shuckle's case. Sandstorm is listed here because it does some damage to anything that isn't rock, ground, or steel. And Dig is listed here for two reasons. One, so that you can stall out your opponent even more. And two, so that you're not complete taunt bait. A huge problem is that Shuckle often becomes handicapped by taunt, and you really do not want taunt to be hitting you. By handicapped, I mean that a taunted Shuckle is often prone to struggling because this thing is not something that should be using direct damaging moves. Another huge problem, and this is the biggest issue when it comes to using Shuckle, is that the little guy just can't do anything to Steel types. Even if it has Dig, it'll do so little damage coming from Shuckle's puny attack stat. Shuckle's bad in double battles, it doesn't really have a healing move outside of rest. Just poor little Shuckle, man. Fun fact, Shuckle is actually one of my favorite bug types in terms of design. I just love how cute and weird looking this thing is. Just look at the shell. Anyway, this thing is stuck with a Gen 3 sturdy ability, so that kind of sucks. So overall, only use Shuckle for competitive play in later generations where it will eventually get some good tools to use. Trust me when I say this, the 50% healing berries will be your best fucking friends there. Alright, we pretty much have this thing in the bag now. We're at the home stretch. Hey, we paralyzed the thing. Okay, so that works out immensely. So yeah, that didn't take too long at all. Like, we're pretty much already done with the fifth and final set of the Deep Colosseum. And that means we get a crap ton of money, as well as a TM, hopefully. Not nearly as much money as we got before. Okay, and no TM either, so... yeah, we're pretty much done with the Deep Colosseum. So, quickly, I'm just going to save, and we'll continue to go about our business. With whatever else we have to do. I'm sure somebody's going to give us an email. And I guess in order to do that, we'll need to go ahead and go to a entirely different location. So how about we go to Pyrite Town and see if anything comes up. No, okay. Okay. So in order to actually go through and get to the last of the post-game stuff, which yes, we're nearing the end of it, by the way, we need to actually catch, we actually need to snag all the Shadow Pokemon, that we've come to know. So, there is one Shadow Pokemon that I have failed to snag, if you remember. That Metagross. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Revengeance Tower and fight Nascour again to be able to get. Now, actually I need to get more items. Because something tells me it's gonna be rough. So, how about we go back to the Under and get, Hyper Potions and stuff. Because I'm gonna need them. And specifically more Ultra Balls and Timer Balls. I'm gonna need them in order to try to snag that, that Metagross. And yeah, look at all the money we have. Like, that was all the money that we got from the Deep Colosseum. So, how about if I get... Yeah, might as well be on the safe side and get 20 Hyper Potions. And I'll get like 3 revives. Now, I actually can't get any balls here, so, I guess that means I'll have to go back to, Agate since a while back. To actually get some, balls. Actually, no, wait, what am I saying? I could just go ahead and go for the, outskirt stand. Hey Willie, what's up? Not gonna rematch you, but it's nice to see you. Okay, now that I have all these balls with me, hopefully that's going to be enough to snag that Shadow Metagross. So I'll see you guys when I get to the top of Revengeance Tower, because, oh man, like, it makes me wish I actually snagged that Shadow Metagross the first time around. Alright, and now that I'm at the top, well, we're actually going to be facing off against, the 4 trainers before facing off against, Nascour. So, never mind the fact that somehow Nascour and Evice are going to be here, even though we've already beaten the main story. Like, we're just kind of ignore the fact that they're somehow here out of prison. And I'm just gonna cut away to where I actually go to the battle with Nascour. Alrighty, and now that we have defeated the four miscreants that are trainers, we could go on to face off against Nascour once again and try to snag his Shadow Metagross. So yeah, let's just ignore the fact that Nascour is also repeating his dialogue. So I might actually put in music in the background since, you know, just music fitting of Nascour. But, anyway, he's got the Gardevoir and Dusclops, so, I won't go over the moves that these guys have, because I already did so in the finale of the main story. But, let's go for an Ice Beam on Gardevoir, and let's... Yeah, that Dusclops isn't really that much of a threat on its own. I might as well just get rid of the Gardevoir. Now, I do believe that Nascour has a replacement Pokemon if you did snag his Shadow Metagross and you decide to challenge him again. But, oh, I don't like the fact that Narukami just got confused there. Let's go for Surf, and let's go for Thunderbolt on Blaziken. Okay, good. No crit. I was kind of worried worried about Surf critting. I guess that didn't really matter though because Narukami hit himself in confusion, and there's that annoying ass swagger again. Well, I mean, I'm already confused, so it's not that big of a deal. But I want to switch out. Into Shadow. So Nascour, I think it's time for you to ride the waves. Alright, and here comes Xatu, so I can Ice Beam that. And let's just go for Bite on Dusclops. Oh. X Special, huh? Well... that's fine, I guess. Yeah, it looks like neither of your Pokemon are going to be staying around on the field for long. And wow, I can't believe he sent out Walrein this late into the battle. Yeah, it kind of goes to show that Nascour doesn't exactly start off with the same Pokemon each and every time. He has a bit of... he has a bit of a thing going on with that, but, wow, Narukami's level 64, my highest leveled. And here comes that Shadow Metagross. Hopefully I can successfully snag it this time. So, alright. I think it's now time for Sujin to get the hell out of Dodge, and time for me to send Narukami back in. And as for Shadow, I will just go ahead and use, I don't know, I guess Bite. Yeah, even Shadow might do some scary damage to Metagross, and hence why I don't want to damage it too much, especially considering last time that I tried snagging this thing in the main story finale. So, let's use Thunderbolt on Walrein, and... I mean, I guess I could go for another Bite. Oh, I'm attracted. Well, not like the Walrein's going to last for that long. Thanks to me actually having a huge level lead on him compared to last time. Okay, Shadow Rush, this might hurt. Actually, I might just be better off just paralyzing Metagross here and now, and then just going ahead and just trying to chuck balls. Because I needed all the time in the world last time, and something tells me I'm going to need a lot of time here, so yeah, I was going to fucking say, I was going to say, like, no fucking way was this going to catch on the first Ultra Ball with that much health. There was no way. But the game was trying to cock tease me there. Just what the hell, game? I guess I could have Narukami use Protect. And let's use another Ultra Ball. Alright. Shut! One. Nope. And there's that supposed catch rate of 3. Alright, let's have Narukami try to use Protect again. I mean, it's better than not using it, am I right? Let's go for another Ultra Ball. Shut! One, two. Well, it got closer compared to the second ball, but no dice. Alright, I think with that, Narukami's going to go down here, but I don't feel too bad about it. Let's just use an Ultra Ball. And I'm going to call it Shadow. Shut! One, two, three! Ah, God! Okay, fully paralyzed. Holy shit, if it actually caught on the 4th Ultra Ball like that, I would have just been like, what the fuck? This is now making me start to question Metagross's catch rate, but I still think it's the catch rate of 3 in this game. I'm willing to believe that. 1, 2, 3! Oh, God! This Metagross, man. You're really cock-teasing me here. Just, God, this fucking Metagross. Alright, let's send out Suijin since it's another tank for me. Well, again, Suijin, it's more of a, well, actually, a tank would be a good term for Suijin. I was going to say wall, but no, Suijin actually has some power. So let's use another Ultra Ball. And let's call. Okay. Shut! Come on, Metagross. 1. Well, looks like you're done cock-teasing me. I guess I had to stop somewhere. Psychic, okay. Anything to get you to stop using Shadow Rush, I am perfectly fine with. Because that just gives me more time. Alright. Ultra Ball number 7 or 8? Anyway, shock! 1. I guess this is what catching a Metagross is all about. You just gotta wait. Okay, so this is actually going to be my 8th Ultra Ball. Alright. Shabam! Sha! Come on, Metagross. 1. Yep. Now it really seems as though Metagross is done cock-teasing me. Like, now it wants things to get serious. But, you know what? I'm just going to keep throwing the Ultra Balls because I might as well. Shut! One, 2, 3! God! Ugh! Why is this Metagross so hard to catch? I mean, I know why it's kind of hard to catch because it supposedly has a catch rate of 3 in this game, which I'm willing to believe on that front, but, God. Again, it's like we're catching a legendary Pokemon in one of the main handheld games. But you know what? This is exciting. This is what I like to see. Come on! 1, 2, 3! Oh, God! We had so many shakeouts. We had so many breakouts at, like, 3 shakes. What the hell? Like, I feel like I'm so close to getting Metagross, but I'm just short of getting it. Like, come on, it was like that last time, too. Like, you saw there in the main story finale, I was just, like, on the edge of my seat, just trying to snag the Shadow Metagross. It was absolutely insane. And, of course, that didn't work out. I was hoping that since I was maybe, like, not paying too much attention to it, it would have just somehow caught, but, I guess I'm not Chugga Conroy in that regard. But Uh-oh. Actually, maybe out of Psychics because of Suigin's pressure. That's something I have to take note of. Okay, let's go for Rosso. And let's just keep chucking them balls. Shut! One! Again, this Metagross. What the hell? If I fail to snag the Shadow Metagross twice, like, it just proves I am incompetent with trying to snag essentially legendary Pokemon. But come on, come on, come on. Don't let me down here, Metagross. Please catch. Shabam. 1, 2. Well, close, but not quite. Fully paralyzed, that's great. Actually, I think now's the time I could start using timer balls. I mean, at the very least, they're as strong as Ultra Balls at this point, so... might as well. Shabam! 1, 2, 3! Yeah! Metagross skit! At long last. At long fucking last. We have it, ladies and gentlemen. Metagross is my absolute favorite pseudo-legendary, and there's a really good reason for that. It's not a dragon, which immediately makes it stand out from the likes of Dragonite, Salamence, and Garchomp. Anyway, how good is Nascour's Shadow Pokemon in this game? It's extremely good if we're talking about the post-game and battle mode. Going into the one starting move that has been a mystery to you guys, Metagross will regain the move Hyper Beam upon being purified. I mean, it's cool, but I would rather have a different physical move. For level up moves, Metagross gets Meteor Mash at level 55, which you definitely do not want to pass up on. And when you do get the strong Steel type attack, replace Metal Claw with it because it's better in every way aside from PP. And getting Agility is also amazing for Metagross, since it boosts the one low stat that it has. For TMs, Earthquake and Shadow Ball are excellent. Light Screen is a good support move in case you want to tank special hits better. And Sludge Bomb is an option if you want to hit grass types hard. So yeah, Metagross hits hard on both sides of the spectrum, and it only gets better in later generations, with the introduction of moves such as Bullet Punch, and, you know, what have you. Overall, like I said before, Metagross is a fantastic Pokemon. It's not broken like Salamence is. So if you wanted a cool and powerful option for the postgame and such, but not overpowered, then this walking supercomputer is most likely for you. Just be aware that Steel isn't too great as an offensive type in Generation 3, because the Fairy type doesn't exist. Also, you don't have access to Bullet Punch here, and there's no Mega Metagross to speak of. Even still, I highly recommend this badass machine for its power and resilience alone. I'm sorry if I broke your ears, guys, but god damn. Oh, you have no idea how good I feel about that. That is, after failing to snag that Shadow Metagross last time, I feel so good about getting it this time. Yes! And I would skip the whole thing with with Evice, but he actually does have a replacement Pokemon for that Shadow Tyranitar. So I'll kind of skip over this dialogue because, come on, go faster, old man, so I can beat you up. Alrighty, so the rematch with Evice is actually pretty, interesting. Mostly starting off with different stuff than he did last time. So, something I forgot to, well, actually I was going to say in the main story finale, but I got distracted by that Scizor of Evice's, that when it got an attack boost, I got really scared of it. But, now I'm free to say it, so, since he actually did, put out, Slaking out onto the field here, basically, if Evice has both Slaking and Slowking on the field at the same time, he will use Slowking to have it use, Skill Swap on Slaking and get rid of the Truant ability from Slaking, thus making it be able to attack every single turn. You definitely don't want that to happen. That's basically going to kill you. And speaking of which, I should probably protect with Narukami, because there are earthquakes incoming. Like, I smell the earthquakes. Kinda surprised that Suijin outsped, Slaking, considering that it has base water speed. But haha, I am protecting, at least with one of my Pokemon, and you hardly do any damage to Suijin, and you do a lot of damage to Machamp on top of that, so... And you're forced to loaf around for the next turn, so, yeah, this is going way better than it did in the first fight we had with you in the main story finale. So Surf, and let's Thunderbolt the Slaking. And there we go, we took out his 2 leads. Alright, Salamence, I can Ice Beam you. But I'm gonna have to heal up Suijin in order to do so. And there's that godforsaken Scizor that got an attack boost off of Metal Claw. But, let's use Ice Beam on Salamence, and let's go ahead and heal up Suijin. There we go. And wow, really surprised that Suijin outsped, Salamence. But here comes this Slowking. Slowking is usually one of Evice's leads, so it's rather surprising to see it now of all times. And now that Scizorus became a big threat, so I will go ahead and use Surf and Thunderbolt to make sure that it does go, that indeed does go down. Again, I don't care if I do crap with Slowking, I just need that Scizor to go. Nice, critical hit, although I'm pretty sure that wasn't really necessary, Narukami. So anyway, here comes this replacement for Tyranitar, it's Agron, which is actually at level 62. I don't know the moves or the ability that this thing has, but I can imagine it probably has, like, Rockhead for its ability and maybe Earthquake. Probably Rock Slide too. Either way, though, that Agron is slow, so I can take advantage of that and take it out. Like, again, the Slowking isn't really that much of a threat to me, so might as well just take out the bigger threat. And Tuijin is up to level 64. Man. And not even the crit took down Narukami. That's pretty good. So let's use Surf and Thunderbolt. And wow, you're wasting your turn. You've pretty much lost, Evice. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. I mean, not this fight, but like, the whole thing would be snagging that Shadow Metagross. And I guess I'll cut away to when I suddenly teleport back to the outskirts stand. Alrighty, and now that we're back in the outskirts stand, we have officially snagged all the Shadow Pokemon that we know about. But is that truly everything? Well, that's what we're about to find out. As you can see, we got yet another email. So how about we go ahead and read it? What's with you from a person that we don't really know, but we're supposed to know. So yeah, basically this is the guy that runs around the fountain in front of Fanax City. And apparently he says that we attacked him with our Pokemon. Buddy, I think you got the wrong guy. But we'll go and talk to him anyway. And look at that, we got another email. So how about we read it? List completed. From Net. So, as it turns out, there's actually one last Shadow Pokemon in the region of Ore to snag. A Togetic. Now let's see what this Dash guy is talking about when he said that he was attacked by us. No? Man! Come on, why won't you believe what I have to say? Like, come on. Come on, aren't you a bro? Anyway, let's go to somewhere that actually has a TV, for reasons. Now you say that you see that the TV doesn't really display much of anything. Well, that's gonna change. Oh, especially considering that we have another email coming in. Seriously, why couldn't we have this many emails in the main game? I don't understand. So, who is this? Bit from the Under. It's Bit in the Under. Wes, I caught you on film in an unbelievable scene that's terrible and shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking people with a Shadow Togetic? Well, that's clearly not us because we don't have a Shadow Togetic, but, apparently somebody is framing us for these attacks. So it might just be someone posing as us. But, maybe we could go talk to Bit and see what he has to say. I realize that I've gone on for quite a bit in this episode, but I just want to take care of this last thing before really ending off the episode. So, Bit, you said I was caught on film, right? So that's interesting. So how about we go back to Fenax City, and yes, I'll do a small cutaway. And see what changes, because there has to be something that changes. Like maybe another email, or what have you. Well, I accidentally went to Revengeance Tower, but my wish was granted. I got another email. It says, watch TV from Net. It's me, Net. Please watch TV right now. And yes, Net is not kidding. You need to watch TV right now. So we're going back to Fenax City to be able to interact with the TV close by. So let's see what's on the news. I mean, considering that Bit said that we were apparently caught on film, I can only imagine what this is going to show us. I mean, that clearly looks like us. And there's that Shadow Togetic. I don't know how we could see the aura. Rui should be the only one who sees that aura, but I digress. I love how the newscaster just basically says that this footage was sent in by a brat. She's like, that damn brat. So yeah, how about we go someplace else and see if anything else changes. Another email. Let's read it. Live TV news from Net. So now we have to watch the TV again. Because apparently there's another coverage story coming in with an attack by this supposed imposter of us. And that looks like Ryder Willie, right? So that means that this is coming from the outskirts stand. as the newscaster says. And apparently this is live feed, so how about we get going? But not until next episode. So haha, cliffhanger. So next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we will go ahead and confront this imposter of us, and hopefully stop the attacks that he's doing to other people. Because seriously, this has gotta stop. Until then, take care and goodbye.